I was born in Brooklyn, New York at a time when video games hadn't been invented. The only cards we traded were baseball cards, and one of the best toys every boy had was a pink rubber ball. I loved playing catch with my friends or throwing it against the wall, but there was always something special about playing catch with my dad. Playing catch with my dad showed me that I mattered to him. And now that I'm on the other side of the conversation, I'm showing my son that, yes, he matters to me. Before he began climbing the steps to the front of the building, I would ask him, 5-minute catch, Dad? And he rarely said no. And the 5 minutes often became 15. And the catch is a metaphor for communication. We can be better listeners and better communicators with our children through the simple act of following what a catch is all about.
Face-to-face interaction between parents and children, it's so crucial that it's never the big things that kids remember. It's never the big things that they miss or that they look to. It's moments, it's time, it's that extra 5 minutes of you taking time out of your busy, hectic adult schedule to come and talk to me.
I would hear those magic words, "Nice catch." I hope the smile I wore was as big as the one on his face. Confidence is nothing more than demonstrated ability. So if a child is developing that confidence to interact with an adult, he or she's going to be even more comfortable dealing with a teacher, coaches, all adults along the way.
Harold's game of catch is especially important because there doesn't have to be a lot of talk. What's exchanged are feelings and perceptions and self-perceptions.
You see, the conversation hasn't changed. It's just the father and son. And now I've been on both ends. And I wonder if the catches and throws speak volumes to him. I've been privileged to be invited up to the Baseball Hall of Fame to make a presentation about the book.
I think the having the catch metaphor obviously comes with having a chance to spend time with your children and the importance of spending time with children. I'm an educator, so I know the importance of spending time with children. And I hear from kids so many times how I get to spend a lot of time with them, but they appreciate that and my listening to them.
After hearing this, I self-reflected and said, I'm going to take the time and play ball when they want to play ball and not worry about work. That could always come. It'll always be there, so that's what I'm going to do.
I'm actually expecting my first child, and my husband and I have been talking about how important it is that he's around and part of raising our kids. And I think that my generation of moms kind of generally feels that way, that it's vital to have dad in the picture.
It made me cry a little bit and brought back really good memories.
The family catch is one of our most popular activities this weekend, and without Harold's book, Hey Dad, Let's Have a Catch, we wouldn't have the opportunity to be out here on Doubleday Field with these families sharing this time with them.
All right, Connor, here we go. Good catch, big guy.
It's just some quality time hanging out, you know, having a catch. That's what it's all about, really.
It really helps the relationship.
Show it to Grandpa.
Myself and my son Tyler. This is our second go around here at Doubleday Field. We came last year, had a great time, so we decided to come back again and relive the experience.
Doubleday Field's always a special place to us. We don't live too far away, so we've seen a lot of games here.
The game of baseball is predicated on throwing a ball and catching it. So the simple act of, as a child, playing catch with your parents just introduces you to the main ingredient of the game of baseball.
Just makes me feel good doing things with them. Not only baseball, but we fish together, and a lot of things we do together. And just makes me feel good, just knowing that he cares about me, I care about him, and it's a great thing to do.
We've always been extremely close throughout my whole life. He's always coached my baseball teams, and we've just always been extremely close. I'm his only son, so we've always had the bond of baseball. It's the one thing we've always had together, so it's nice.
And it wasn't just young dads with their little kids chasing stray balls around. It was guys my age playing catch with their elder fathers, and it wasn't just men. There were women playing catch with their daughters of all ages. It was exactly what the message of the book was all about.
Good throw.
If I hadn't been playing catch with my father, or if I hadn't been talking to him, I might not know a lot of the stories that he might tell me. I might not know, how he grew up that he would just tell me as I'm playing catch with him. And it gives me time to reflect on what happened during my day and be able to tell him, because I know he's really interested about it.
It's just wonderful when I look out in the yard and I'll see them playing catch, and I can see the unspoken words that my husband is sharing with my son, and my son is sharing with my husband Harold, and it's, "I love you, Dad," and I can hear it back even though they're not saying it, "I love you too, Harold," and that just makes me so happy.
I'm a mom of a 10-year-old boy, and he loves to play baseball, so he plays on Little League. And he and I play catch in practice, and I tell people that he's really good at fielding because I'm so bad at throwing. Everything I learned, which is not very much, I learned from him.
It's really fun because even though she's not really good, she gives a lot of effort.
My one wish would be for parents, as they're reading this book to their children, to just realize that it doesn't take much to be a parent. We desperately need to be face-to-face with children.
Field of Dreams is my favorite movie, and at the end there, when it says, "Dad, let's have a catch," I always tear up. So this means a lot.
Nice catch, good throw, are the words that let me know you were there in the moment. Precious time you devoted. Years pass, my son, face to face and 1-to-1 with the glove that you bought me, handing down what you taught me. And with spring in the air, I remember the times we had, a boy and a ball, having a catch with Dad, loving it all, having a catch.
Hey, Dad, let's have a catch.